Etifa kwa Papa Dela BTV na mesese ne da bacha na iso anu ahita doma no subscribe se me drop the latest news bia obeje bre na onsa etumi akabi na ye bora ensem no ma na ensem a abeto dwa no etifo me ho adwiri me papa ni nyina ese Afenyo Markins say this time with the NDC for I ended no kra mo chese scandals bi etimi koso ma Sisi America say omodi Afenyo Markins secret checkbook bi ababonten abeka ho nsem na MPP form say monkofo mabokro no ache pa o. I mean like it's too much. Mo akronfo dodo it's too much. Mo akronfo papa. Yen susu mo sa. I mean cause this time I'm in opposition mo be ko be 52 years anaze bia Mobeche because mobeche how Ghana fosi to abati amone de anhwe mobeche papa na yenyumum na yentie Afenyo Markins nsem no yeba de ka ho ye de mu nsem bebre.
But if you educate a woman, you educate a whole nation. So odi adwuma ma bema so onhwe so a ohwe so ma ononko a ba odi adwuma ma oba so onhwe so a ohwe so ma ye nyina manoasi bogabi so na
information ma peke se Afenyo Markins 8 programming atambia we started say we DJ egu no so no o monitor say obeje hwe
say my head o menye hwe Ghana Water Company Limited no a board chairman, Ghana Road Fund no a board chairman, NIECG no a board chairman. On one kasa he should come to the public and come and claim his innocence being board chairpersons of those organizations. Me I won't talk.
Hold on ECG no more bank account do say no.
Well 84 na Ghana Water cry na checkbook na e should be motum ono amane ho contract say mo nkofa chemicals nko ba bia na ono afa checkbook no assign no ati no akoyi na checkbook ni she ni motum o dey opa me money dey opa if they like they should bring it. I will crush them. Onye politics be opa on famra asema meka no be resigning from politics onim dem ni mo no ho. Please, let me reason and go and talk about what JM has been doing and doing well for Ghana to go on.
Me me pick anything I'm say slow.
Be slow dey no credit that wa me bom. It is a ban. We adjustment out here tire. Na nyum na ikoso. I say bom. Me mo be ensuro bia. No to me look of all the insincerity around him. Of all the insincerity, the untruthfulness, the unfaithfulness around him, he has the courage to go and sit there and call himself what? And question who as to what? Please. When he reaches them, he do me TV, I go and listen to other things. He has no intelligence to share with anybody. All he has is greed in him. Greed. At your age. Look at where your father is. You talk that you're a rich man. Please, if you're a rich man, let it reflect on your father. Mugabe, James is doing some good things that we must talk about. There are a lot of good things. Carry on. Fantastic things that we must talk about. When you say planting for food and jobs,
yeah, that Canadian.
Productivity in the local economy, improving productivity in the local economy. Canada found the mind. And almost president war. Until plume, then they changed it. When they changed the president, then they had to go back. They went to lie to them and they took the 100 million Canadian dollars. What did they do with the money? They chopped it. Oh, do you want to know? And kana sema also a penny. Nanado nyano nanado mami ninya ena ne ba no nti omo ba ba they didn't care about it. They didn't care about us. Omo fu ena omo di wem na me dey with the actions of JM so far. His 120-day timeline. Oh, it seems say not owo before. Now what the president he gathered some experience sitting in opposition for 8 years and watching as the days went by one by one. So some of the things that he put across that he will do in 120 days. No, me say, hey, can you achieve it? The ministers, okay, can you name system ministers? Would you have the peace of mind of the party to allow you? Many more people are qualified. Would the party agree to some of your decisions? But system ministers na besi. No lamentations. Me last me kind. Tama ye foul minister no. Satan no be a guru boy. And then so be a minister now so be a guru boy. Ye nenyefe. So because we brought a policy into power and we need to execute that policy from all angles. Maybe I would biano for who jimu into Mindy. Inti Usha 120 days timeline now. Ministers no was sockety was African Prosperity Dialogue. I like to talk about that thing because even to choose Ghana and bring it here and come and host a conference here. Look at the people who came. Even when I saw the opposition members Umpenasem crowd Bonidin, Kujo Ponkruma, and in the squad, no more Tiobi. When JM was talking about the Opeso year, now Arab Development Bank for Peninsula Bejinaho or confirming say they will take care of the 24-hour economy to succeed. They provide investments and other things. Opa ko video no. Ehwana Kojo Ponkruma yi no titin in some because yi ade baso dia ye nyamba power biomo or the balok niti conference room ho. No to person or tutu ase. Inti African Development Bank omo mu so mu a now dey no create no ma. You are going all the way. Inti person bebu no who say 24-hour economy it is coming on live because of preparations near there. Through the African Prosperity Dialogue, you listen to the people who want to come in and come and help us and invest in our nation. Then you also talk about the education dialogue. Education asemaye basa in the past years. Ye di Takashi Patapa Kimbu Ajwe and ye di beye semika Kimbu Ajwe ati. So uko school Kimbu. Enti Kimbu nenti se Ajimota. Kimbu nenti se Prempeh College. Odi ase. Enti Ajwe ne o Kimbu Patapa no.
Why ko school Kimbu?
Obi sabe. Former president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo the school no. Oko school road Kimbu. Daddy also wan ko Kimbu da. 8 years when timi anko tia mu say mu speech day. I look kaya belly na me e. O timi anko tia mu. Say Adodi edi na mu dey to mu school no. With the Akodi president mi ni. When timi anko hoda. Kimbu. Beka sema odi Alisa beka sema. Uni mi sema e mi mu ho. Ya beka sema kwa mu meti bi so biom. E na Mugabe no. Look at that's what I'm saying. Education needs a total overhaul. And the way he suppressed the education sector in 8 years, Ukasaya Yuwedi, Ubowaya Yuwedi. Yes, interdiction, headmaster, Ajuniwo Mutim, people who were innovative on the job, all of them were suppressed. So headmaster Esha Okumasi, Profaso Omusi boarding houses, Emma are buying school, and Yamu private school, are buying school Newz, KNUST, Omu practice secondary school. They didn't have hostel facilities. But Mudi Omajin, Dakar, they solicited funds, PTA. And then they went for a loan from a microfinance institution and took the loan and started building for the students to sleep in, and they were paying small. In Pakra and in school, they engaged a carpenter. And now, Kakra, man, and not the 10 aba, not parents need to, they pay half. At the end of the term, they pay the other half. Look at that kind of innovation to make our schools what they should be.
Yeah, Mr.
Boama. So I must know you need it. Papa, no, I interdicting. Mugabe, about.
No, sir, I know the no, Satamonia da issue. No, I was a month for ton near my any idea was here. No one was out his eye with my hand. No one was several view. When you're 60 years now, and the pension soon almost I must say, did you my power in it? The 1 year, the 1 year no more. And me or my Jesu, but so much said to me investigation in your say,
Mugabe, Mr. JM, I think the man has some extra knowledge or some visionary knowledge when it comes to education.
Mr. Dukubo.
Yes, into Yanko Penu baby, near financial baby, at least for 1 year, 2 years. He's an institutional memory. Once I need to studio all because I now will say, I wish I could tap directly what was in his brain when it came to education.
You blog no, a great enzema. Headmaster started.
You know, kita doing person we provide boarding houses.
Tagi woman na say school is here do be headmaster the way NDC. That's all.
Into Mugabe, send our banner or person social education. Everywhere in America, in the advanced countries, in Malaysia, Singapore,
Ashanti region or a GS one, or bet me.
Be consultant, dear mom, no, their bomb. Into South America and in other countries, when you get your education correct, Canada, Australia, USA, when you get your education correct, you definitely get your economy correct. So for JM to set his education dialogue and find meaning to what we are going to do with our education going forward and set the roadmap, I think that we are beginning to get the footprints of our foundation clearly. Then came the Sona no so ba who they see here. Yen ni abre ya ba you see ya wo mindful for. Ya wo mindful for until you white here by outdooring to outdoor a new nation. I can say about very certain. Ya ba ya almost a year into ma. They knew what they had done to the country.
Yes.
Omo kunetranity. Omo fanan post mortem. Yes, omo fanan post mortem. Omo ba be sie no omo e na yie. Nti JM na di post mortem ni ba ya ti but ni omo di nyina no kakade ama ya ti they cannot run. Kakade ama won say bibi octopus. Officer onan watch nti ehun wo ha obewunu akoduwa but we den aye be chiw. Ya ti It James on the right path, you know, what he has done so far. Well, the way he delivered the speech, his convictions, how he even got to the pitches. Also, in his speeches, you could see that there were peak points. How he got to those peak points without heckling, and he emphasized them. I'm not here to lament. I'm here to fix the economy. Bonidi. I John Dramani Mahama.
Exactly.
I'm here to. That is instructive.
Yes.
Son of Mahama. In Dawude Jakbanana, Ube Tumino. So I'm so break it me mama warning. Say nipa no wait na kodi ni nsem wo baby. Wasa dia hye na chi. Na nim crying to me na chi. Hey, and there's can say baba. It be gabi. Agree for transformation, economic transformation okay. Accelerated export development authority how we'll be able to produce and go to the export market and earn more foreign exchange. Mugabe Maka, Water, Ghana Water Limited. If we instructively direct that we go and expand the factory and then get G water on the market, we will sell more than Belacqua and Evapure and other things. Do you know why? There's double aeration for the bottling of G water. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That G water be free banner in Sony Fiakosombo. And heat it down nearby carries a lot of oxygen. Then it gets to point where it is being bottled. That one too, there's a lot of oxygen that goes into it. Into science, G water, no, it has a different taste. Me, I'm praying to the chief of staff that he will order that hospitals, our schools, our parliamentarians, our government buildings will start taking the G water. Let's see the difference. We can make money from G water and pay all Ghana Water Limited staff and even get foreign exchange to be able to do things for the Ghana Water Limited. Yes. So debt owned by the state-owned enterprises now. What are they doing with the money? It's chop. Giwok, Ghana Industrial Holding Company. Do you know why Kwame Nkrumah set it up? Do you know why? Do you know the intention behind Giwok? Do you know the knowledge that went into it to form Giwok? And then today, when you get the chance to manage the place, instead of making profits, now for being too because a private person could bear profit. How? Look at CBG. For banks. No, Mugabe, there's something wrong. ADB, Agri Development Bank. How? Look at the state of agriculture. Now, Agri Kinsu Development Bank should be supporting agriculture. Waboka. Okabi Makachi, Wakwani, where Johnny Makamisi on baby, Montini, Montini, Manu. We see where Johnny, no freezing assets. We use old freezing method. We be some catcher. And no, in kind of the ice block, they're always using any bino. The two in your maswa. Who travel now property now to say where they've been saying, we must do it to them. Okoto, that I wouldn't be guiding him. Savo, Taliban, he's gone. He knew what he was coming to do. Savo, he knew what when he was entering the economy. Or Shemata de Boduku, HRL, CSO. So no, they were being on him everything. He has the solutions to Ghana's economy. If said you gave him money for Butai, he chopped it. He didn't come and account for you. How then do you give this whole economy? Hand over to an investment banker who has no investment skills, but rather knows how to dissipate state funds, empty the coffers, and hedge the bulls out. When we want him, he says he's sick. Or they are there, and I make a kukudu a champion mumu. A kukudu from say, oh, a champion. You see why you say was share. I'm going to Accra to answer my accusers. We wanted to see that confidence in Ken. In Bible now, but no budgets, no reading Bible now. We're expecting him to come and read the Bible as he faces his accusers. Bonnie, why did Bonnie say, what's a Johnny? International community, no Mr. Kelly Gadgeto, Yofi Grant, Albert and Comfortokran, Reverend Obami Tete. They should go for all of them. There is colleagues he brought from Data Bank to come and superimpose them to do this thing to the economy. This one, it is deliberate. It's a deliberate attempt to crack a hole in the economy, take the money, make it their own, and go to Cayman Islands, go to Botswana, go to GM Bank. A services delivery aspect. Onubeti Bank, no form. How? Unibank. Former Dr. Duvo, former governor. Amwabing. People who were qualified. Amwabing, a chartered accountant, despite the fact that he went into the chartered people, responsible people who had invested their money into the banking sector. What? Indigenous people, indigenous people are part of the banking system.
Of course.
Yes. If you can look, you go to England. The bank you call Barclays. Bank. What was their name there? Lloyds.
Yeah. Lloyd's Bank.
It is money they made from slave trade. The family made from slave trade.
That's
that they invested.
Lloyd's Bank.
Yes, they invested in banking up until now. Generations upon generations,
Lloyd's
the
Bank.
family still manages the fortunes of the bank. How come? Yeah, there will be a bank near Nisano, near Tano, witch hunting, near Brenasi, near Pesi Bubu na pre. People want more opportunity, almost so more families, those who are dependent on them. You have collapsed all this.
Royal Bank.
Look at your Papa Alaji. What did they do wrong? It's in Nina Kahum so resting. Nina Kahubia, and my economy for 9 million cost idea. Now the 25 million concern. What's the Uti Cabo when you get the Ma? What do you say? One opinion, so sorry. Say one opinion or that. No. The president also talked about the cost of living. Okay, cost of living was him. And when my man say he understands where he is. It's a cost of living back down. Prices be. So workers some call for 10% increase. They don't even ask for it. If transportation cost is down, if food costs are down because of government intervention in agriculture and other food and meat production here, and then rent, if it goes down, I'm telling you. So he talked about all those ones in order to reset the economy. Now, one problem I may want, we don't look inward to raise money for our development. There be an initial bunting. Into one say USAID, Akwano, Trump. Your friend is second man. Who need me for that to the second man? Or no, buy giddy or see my USA. My say, I want to see how at forcing in collaboration with the president and the council of elders will plug in those USAID holes. See, can buy health, buy education near there and can who better and come fast on the program. So
IMF by next year.
Yeah, we should be out of it. The conditions in it. Senior conditions, we need IMF for you now we Yanyoma underground near the. So we must be able to look inward to cut our coat according to the pattern and size of our cloth. Until me sure said JM is on the right path. Meaning transportation was about the Volta Lake. If you like go and read Crime Improvement Development Plan 1963 to 1970, the idea was that upon opening the Eastern Corridor Road, Eastern Corridor, Nankebense motorway, a concrete road, the gas enforcement, and Nanke track could do a baby echo diamond go top war. Then they develop the lake transport. So they formed the Volta Lake Transport Company way back and Akroma, so that heavy will not disturb the road. Heavy, machinery, everything will use the lake to cross it. The car, the idea is there. Read the 63 to 70 plan. Then the air facility he talked about. Any pilot school. Me, my vision growing up, I wanted to be a pilot because I saw J.J. Rawlings, a pilot who had become president. So it enthused all of us. And I wanted to drive an aeroplane. Until the end of the generation, they will have the chance to train as pilots here in Ghana. Until I say, Lord, Bogabi.
It must so some update TV.